Bonjour, everyone. Welcome to the Burnley watch-along. Seconds away from kick-off. There's the team along the bottom. A few changes brought in, forced by Brucey because of injuries. No Lascelles. He's replaced by Fabian Shaw. Be interesting to see how he gets on, how fit Fabian Shaw actually is. Kraft is at his right position, at right back. Lewis is at left back. Hendrick comes in to face his former side. Shelby keeps his place after getting the equaliser the other day. Hayden Saint-Maximin is back again. How fresh is he? Jordan and Wilson are up top together. A traditional 4-4-2 to match Daichi's 4-4-2. Deichmaster versus Bruce. We've just seen Bielsa versus Guardiola. Now we've got Bruce v. Day. The real matchup that everyone's been waiting for. That's why this is the last game on your Saturday. You know, you've seen Chelsea Palace. You've seen Leeds Man City. Now the blockbuster. That is Newcastle v Burnley to finish off your Saturday night. I mean, all neutrals are going to be loving this. Like, on the fuck, you know.
Guaranteed last on match of the day. This one, like, got a 0-0 or a 1-1 written all over it.
And I was like, I fancy a 1-1. I do. I haven't put a bet on. The only bet I've got on actually Jordan on first goal. Down for it.
I was going to put 0-0 on. Actually, to be fair, the odds were decent. I think it was like 8-1 or something. I was like, I'll have a slice of that. But I thought, nowadays I can't be asked to fucking waste money on that. Because then I'd be rooting for a 0-0, and I really, really don't want that to happen.
Be a nice consolation, though. I mean, you could put that on more often than not. Come on for us. I don't know. I mean, Pope's a good keeper. Only Darlow had a great game against Spurs, so there probably won't be many goals.
It's got stinker written all over it, like.
It has, like. So roll on 4-1. Played on the new FIFA, and I won 4-1 in a little warm-up game. So that's probably not very realistic.
Was that not Liverpool PSG?
Nah, I did both.
Oh, did you?
Nice. This was after I did the pre-upload because I had half an hour to kill while the video was uploading. So I played Newcastle v Burnley. I had to do the PSG Liverpool one because they do that thing where you download the FIFA.
You've got to start a game, haven't you?
You start a game and it takes 4 hours to download all the other teams. All you can do is take kick off for the first 3 hours. Sound.
Against teams that you really just cannot be asked to play. It's like, mate, I just want to play the game. Why did this never happen used to back in the day? On PS2, you just go in, buy a disc, slam it in, and play it straight away. Why does it take 4 hours to download now and force you to play games that you don't want to play? Tutorials now, this shit. That way, mate. I just want to play the game. I spent £60 on it.
Why things got worse? Like technology, now it takes longer. More mistake.
The PS2 games are only about 30 quid brand new. Now they're like fucking 60, 70 quid or something. Takes
2 quid. I used to love a chipped PS2 game, like 2 quid on a Sunday.
I never had that, to be fair. To be fair, I never really used to play now other than like the FIFA games and that. Or I would like pinch games off my cousin.
I used to have a new game every week. It was amazing. But with 2.5 minutes underway at a rainy, wet, dark St James's Park, empty St James's Park, of course. And 4-4-2 versus 4-4-2. I mean, it worried me. We've seen Bruce there talking to Sky before, and he said the guy that was interviewing Bruce, I don't know who it was for Sky. He was saying, so what is it, Steve? Is that 4-4-2? He was like, it could be. I mean, you could call it 4-4-2. These are genuinely his words now. I'm not even taking the piss.
Depends what the lads want to play, really.
He said, well, it could be a 4-4-2, or it could be a 4-2-3-1. I mean, either or, isn't it? Whatever you want to call it.
Or 4-4-1-1.
No, Steve, it's not whatever you want to call it. This is what formation and tactics means. It's not just whatever you want to call it, mate. It's actual fucking way of playing. Oh, Wilson charging down Pope.
Did he win a corner there? No.
It's just outrageous from Bruce, that though, isn't it? Just before kick-off, whinging again about the critics restate the play, saying, it's just because I'm at Newcastle. No, it's not, Steve. It would be anywhere. You'd be getting critics because the performances have been absolute shit.
He doesn't give you any hope or confidence, like, does he? Like, every day, like, every game, every week, you're just waiting for him to come out. It's like Donald Trump. It's like you're waiting for him to say some dumb shit. And lo and behold, he always does. He never fails. It's like, how like, pretend like you do tactics or something, you know what I mean? Like, at least lie to her. Like, try and make her feel a little bit better, like we're supporting a team with a bit of direction. You know what I mean? Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's like waiting for Pigfat to make a mistake, and you're just waiting for Bruce.
That's going to happen.
That's going to happen. He's waiting for Bruce to just wallow in self-pity every week. Oh, poor old Brucey. Fucking Honestly, man.
Fucking embarrassing, man, isn't
it?
Just when you think we're going somewhere, Brucey comes along and fucks it all up.
See how the 4-4-2 gets on it? Yeah.
I quite like it, to be fair. I think Joe might do well, to be fair, playing either alongside or just behind Wilson.
I hope he's just off it. I think he'll do better if he's just off him.
Yeah. With Saint-Maximin for an option as well coming in on the overlap.
Yeah, I was Julian on it well with Wilson. Wilson out wide. Joey's made the run. Gives it back to Julian in the box. Turns. Gives it back to Hayden. Out wide. Hendrick. Hayden can be a corner. Oh, alright. Yeah, it is. Corner to Newcastle. Jesus Christ.
To be fair, he probably did all of them in just one game.
He literally had.
One game against Tottenham, I just broke the Premier League record, me.
First big chance of the game, this shove with the corner. Oh, headed away from post. Tarkowski. Shaw whips it in.
It's a poor ball.
Right. McNeil fires it across. Dollar get a touch. I think he did, didn't he?
Close. Well, I think it was.
These conditions have been like this all day in pretty much every other Premier League game as well.
Yeah.
Wet, windy.
As this is a game where I'm pleased it's behind closed doors because I could not be asked to get to St James's Park tonight, sitting in that pissing rain watching this game. Honestly, I'm fucking pleased. Coronavirus is a blessing.
Taking the fan cameras in this way, and that's not pretty.
Fuck that. Sitting outside watching a fucking boring game, tagging to people about a 0-0 draw against Burnley. Fucking wicked. 10 o'clock at night. Missed me last bus.
I missed my last bus. Late for work in the morning. I am working Sunday morning. It stinks. So these conditions is where you should be testing the keeper, like.
Oh, aye, definitely.
Having some shots outside the area, a few long ranges, a few sliding tackles.
Got a good keeper in Nick Pope, though. I'm not too big a fan of most of the Burnley team, but Nick Pope's a great keeper. I like Dwight McNeil. Tarkowski's got a big reputation.
Wood's always dangerous, big, strong in the air.
I was looking at that team before, you know. I was looking at that starting 11, it's going across the bottom now, and I thought every one of them's English. Like, it's such an English team. But like, I had a look at it, and that entire squad, apart from Chris Wood, who I forgot's actually from New Zealand, he's not English, but every one of them's either English or Irish. Apart from 3 of them, I think they've got Vidra from Czech Republic. You got Eric Peters is Dutch. And Gudmundsson's from Iceland. I think they're the only 3, along with Chris Wood, who aren't either English or Irish.
That's mental. Desh's Brexit ball. Well, it works. Top 10 most years.
Aye, yeah, they're doing well, to be fair.
Not this year, they're not. 2 games, 2 defeats.
Aye, they've been part, to be fair. Got beat off Man City midweek as well, out with the cup. It's not going well.
Aye. Good beating, didn't they? Disappointed. That's the initial feeling. And that we do need more. For me, I'd like another striker, another left back, maybe a right back.
Definitely. Centre back.
I mean, if it was up to me, you know, I still want a new centre mid. I want a box-to-box midfielder. You look at even Portley going to Villa. I know he's more attacking. We're linked with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I can't see it happen, but I would love to sign Loftus-Cheek. He's a kind of box-to-box midfielder I would love to have. Engine in the middle of the park. Because we've seen Shelby doesn't do now for 87 minutes most games. Hayden's a good one to win the ball, but we've got no one to really drive it forward. So we still need loads of signs, but in terms of after this window, I would have thought we'd still get one or two more. But after what Brucey said, it looks like I don't think we will at all, to be honest.
Nah. Very unlikely. We've still got so much dead wood. Like, we're still going to be paying millions a year for shit. Saive, Aaron's, is the fucking other one, Lazar. God, so fucking much, man.
I started seeing the day on my FIFA videos, going through the team, and I was like, Jesus, this squad's awful.
Like, even Muto's still on the books, and he's out on loan, but why didn't we just fucking sell him, man?
Nah.
Chelsea need to get rid of some players, and I was watching their game today that was mentioned in commentary. The likes of Barkley and Loftus-Cheek and that, they're not going to get a great lot of game time with Havertz now that their squad is massively overflowing at the minute. They're going to be paying millions in wages. They need to get some of their players off the books. So if they want to send someone like Loftus-Cheek on loan, then I'd be more than happy to take him.
I would love to take him. I mean, apparently he is free to go somewhere.
And guarantee you'll get Crystal Palace.
Aye, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace brought a feed up, in it.
Aye.
You got Batshuayi.
Join Batshuayi, both for that second loan spell, might as well.
They've just turned down a loan offer from Bayern Munich for Hudson-Odoi.
Aye. I think he's in the plan.
He did play well, and what I've seen in the game, he was playing well on the right-hand side. It was a loan option with a £70 million option at the end. £70 million next to if they won it. Unreal, that, wasn't it?
Didn't that was that much? Didn't they offer? It was 20 million that offered last summer, wasn't it? Or January they were trying to get him either in summer last year or January for about 20 million, 25.
I think it was last summer, right?
Now they're going to pay fucking 70 at the end of a loan. Jesus.
Now he paid an extra 6.5 games, and he's worth something.
He was injured that last season. Where the fuck's 70 million come from?
I don't know. Hendrick next to the corner flag here for Newcastle. Blocked and cleared from Burnley. As a sliding tackle, I told you, seen the rain. As a kid, but he gives away a free kick.
Looked a bit naughty. You see the Leeds City game?
Oh, I did. Well, the second half. Well, from about half an hour in.
Good game. Fucking love Leeds.
Leeds are mint, man.
The worries at the back, but going forward in the midfield are absolutely class.
They hit the bar and post a couple of times, didn't they?
They did, Rodrigo nearly got a second goal after his first one. Edison made a good save. Hit the post one. I think it was Cooper. They're a great team, man.
Well, just look, I don't know how that Bielsa ended up with Leeds and why still. What's going on? Yes, guy just jumped for replay. Newcastle nearly don't goal. Wilson pulls the back of Julian and Burnley get back and scrub it away. We missed what happened there because Sky were just showing a fucking replay. We'll have another look at it here. It's Shelby who picks it up at pretty much centre back, pumps it forward. Wilson, great run. Unbelievable. When Pope comes out and Wilson gets past him, and you think, why is he not shooting? It's bouncing away from him. The only defenders get back, clear it out for a corner. Just you got
to react quicker, right? But I think the wet surface fucked them over a bit there. What about Shelby, though?
Still think he should pull the trigger, but it's a tremendous 70-yard pass from Shelby. He has Saint-Maximin. That's a poor ball in. Doesn't beat the first man. Lovely run by Callum Wilson. Lovely ball by Shelby.
13 minutes in, Maximin looks a bit lively. He hasn't really getting past many men yet, but like every time he's got the ball, he's looking quick.
He is. Thankfully for a change. Normally when somebody's just hobbling the boot for 20 minutes, then I take him up.
We've needed him back.
Definitely. Here he is.
Go on.
He's away. Running straight up in his defence. Have a shot outside the box. White conditions. Takes a couple of touches. Inside the box. Shoots. Oh, it's in! Saint-Maximin, what a hit!
I was just saying that.
Oh, look at that for a hit. Who's even know that?
He's gone straight to the bench. He's on the bench. He's injured.
He's out. I think I'm coming off. He's got to hug one of the physios of him now. Dolo pumps it up. Wilson wins the header. Chests it down into Saint-Maximin from the centre circle. Saint-Maximin runs all the way.
Oh, that's mint. Burnley
sit off. He takes on two on the edge of the area, pulls it inside. For bends it right into the
Takes
bottom
like
corner.
3 players out of the game, fake shooting there, then pulls in again, beats another 2, straight in the bottom bins. Pope gets a hand to it as well, in off the post.
That is fucking class. Absolute class by Alan Saint-Maximin. We just literally played into his hands there, didn't he?
Fucking come on. I fucking love when Saint-Maximin scores. Love that cunt.
Well, just saying, he looked fresh. He looked ready to go. We need him to have a shot. Test Pope. Test the keeper of the day in these conditions. Saint-Maximin. Magic. Magic.
Absolutely buzzing.
Yes, it's not a 0-0. You saved yourself a fiver.
Need a goal. Get in.
I think Saint-Maximin was like 11-1 first goal as well.
Was he? Fuck no.
Bigger odds than Joe Linton. What was I thinking?
Better odds than it being 0-0.
Great start for Newcastle, that. 15 minutes in. Shelby's looked good today as well. He's picking up the ball a lot, looking head up straight away.
Good, he's needed it.
There he is again. Oh, it's nice. It's into the area. Just Kevin Julian on, but Wilson's pressing. Wilson wins it. Chases down Hendrick. Oh, good idea by Hendrick, but Joey wasn't expecting the little chip ball into the box. I tell you what, like Saint-Maximin is mint on the new FIFA, and so is Wilson.
Aye.
Wilson's class, proper goal scorer, and Saint-Maximin. I'm Brucey on FIFA. To be fair, just give it to Saint-Maximin and just try and take people on.
Right, you got to make do with what you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be performing miracles.
I want you on how isolated and touch the ball. What's that? Oh, big up Zane. Cheers, mate. I'll need that 5. I'll go to the Emirates after 5. I'll get a pint, just about half a pint.
We'll probably get smashed off by me hanging out, to be fair.
Oh, we definitely will get smashed by me.
You love a good trip to the Emirates. Gets worse every year.
It does. Every year since I've been, it gets worse to score more goals every year. I love mine though. Arsenal, my second team. 1 year, I'll go. And we'll pull some out of the bag. I'll take a draw. I'll take a 0-0 at the Emirates. I'll take that. Just let those in. Appreciate it, mate.
Aye, love, man.
Good luck tomorrow. Are they playing tomorrow? Who are they playing this weekend?
I'll do a little bit of research because I've got absolutely no idea.
It's Tottenham Man U, isn't it? Tomorrow, actually, I was thinking they might be playing Tottenham Man U. It's Tottenham Man U all 4.
Yeah.
Sheffield United.
United at 2, aye. It's fucking loads of games tomorrow. It's a proper Super Sunday, that.
Isn't it like 2 at every time?
2 games at 12. Leicester, West Ham, Southampton, West Brom. 2 games at 2. Arsenal, Sheffield United, Wolves and Fulham. You got United and Tottenham at half 4. And then Villa, Liverpool at 7:15.
That's a little bit hard. That, like.
Sunday for yes.
Yeah, that's 30 quid in bets down the drain.
That's bankruptcy right there.
It's the bonus of working from home right there, like, because the computer's here and the TV right there. So that's me not at all watching Super Sunday tomorrow. I'll be way too busy doing work. Fernandez nuts Bonds in the back of the heat. Jordan definitely is playing better this season. He looks more confident as soon as he gets the ball this season, to be honest. You know, when I was looking at FIFA the day, obviously, it's mad just how young Jordan really still is. You know, he's just turned, 22?
23, I think, anyway.
In 23, we saying when he's 22. Saint-Maximin's 23.
Yeah, I know. Got about 9 kids.
These are a good couple of years younger than us. It's fucking mad.
I know, literally.
It's horrible, and it's mad.
Man like Zane fucking pumping the channel in.
Yes, Zane. Love that.
We played Spurs last week, mate, and it didn't really go too well, to be honest.
We took a point off them, though. We took a point off them.
VAR, my lord.
All right. Unbeaten at Spurs Stadium, mate. We're unbeaten at Spurs Stadium.
We are. 4 points in 2 games. Well, can't fucking get much better than that. Wait, could have 6 points, but
When do we play Arsenal? It's normally like right at the start of the season, but this year we actually haven't got them in the first few games. I don't think we played them like September.
Yeah. It'll probably be rescheduled, like, because absolutely every other game is at the minute. Arsenal away is the 16th of January.
Oh, probably won't be able to go then.
And home is one of the last games on the 1st of May.
Oh, well, we might be at that one.
Hopefully.
We might be at that one. Never know. We might meet them in the Carabao Cup, eh?
Go on, aren't they?
We're in the last day. Julian, good ball through. Ooh. Jamal Lewis in the box. Oh, what's he taking his time for? Should have got his shot away there. Great chance to fire a goal across the keeper. In the box, Lewis. Nice build-up play by Newcastle.
Tarkowski came in quick there, to be fair.
Flew at him, my guy.
Yeah, just before he could get the ball up from under his feet, would have been a good opportunity to shoot, but Tarkowski was on him like fucking white on rice.
He was still at Burnley, Tarkowski, after West Ham being chasing him all summer. Burnley turning down like 35 million pound bids for him.
Yeah, it's mad that, to be fair. He's rated, isn't he? But they're trying to get 50.
English, don't he? Doesn't sound like
he got called up last year, didn't he? He got called up for the England team last year, right?
I did. Ben Mees, a decent centre back now. He's thankfully injured at the minute for us.
Yeah. He's got big, solid English defenders.
He fucking are ruined by Dicemaster.
Proper Mike Bassett, like, isn't
he? He is, like.
4-4-2. Get the big lads at the back, pump it up long.
Whether you're playing Man City or Newcastle, it's 4-4-2, right? You got nothing else.
3-5-2, fuck off.
I love that thing, man. When Mike Bassett's on the training, he's like, someone walks by and says, he doesn't want to play 4-4-2. And someone's having a go at him. He's like, he doesn't think it's a good idea to play 4-4-2. Fucking hell, man. I fucking love Mike Bassett. Holy shit, though. Newcastle have had 68% possession in this first half. Unheard of territory. 4 shots on target this season, 4 goals, 100% record,
100%. Most clinical team in the Premier League. Facts. Stats don't lie.
That's actually fucking hilarious. You know what I look forward to the most now after the game, and I was hoping that Darren Pauly does a Steve Bruce impression.
Who?
Darren Pauly.
Yeah, he's fucking meant
Steve Bruce video after Spurs was absolutely unreal. I watched it 50 times. I don't know, it's fucking clinical. Well, you know what I mean. Get it. Burnley on a team for possession, but Newcastle near on 70% in the opening 22 minutes is a little bit like.
It's not bad, like. Shout out Judy. She loves the
coming along. Fernandes finds Julian. Twisted towards the defender when he was on the edge of the box there. Should have battled that, Julian.
Yeah. Oh. Nah, I think it's not a bad first touch, but couldn't really get it up from under his feet. Tell you what, I'd love to beat Burnley just to fucking rub it in Phil Bardsley's face. Hate that prick.
Absolute cunt.
He did it last year when had the worst day of our life away to Burnley. He was fucking giving it big to the away fans. Like, honestly, mate, I've had a bad day as it is. You really don't need to rub it in my face. Like, the last thing I need is he fucking winding it up. Honestly.
I was surprised he didn't score fucking hat just to sum up that day.
I know.
It's good crack though. We were trying to give it the big and listen. You're just a friend of a pedo. Friend of a pedo. Adam Johnson's housemate from back in the day.
Well, the housemates, brother.
They got up to some wrongdoings, didn't they?
Oh, aye, fucking right, did they?
Aye, did some homework then, did.
Fucking Sunderland never land.
Not their own. Sunderland never land. Dicemaster's not happy. Right, McNeil's going to pump one into the box here, though.
Oh!
Oh, what? I thought you were ahead of me stream or something there. Shit, me pants.
No, I was just going to say I benched McNeil in my fantasy team because I didn't want him, because I had a feeling that you might not have the best game, but I didn't want him to have a good game, so I kind of did it on a purpose. But also remember, I got fucking Saint-Maximin benched now.
Oh, you haven't?
Because he was meant to be injured. He was only like questionable. I think I took him out and put James Rodriguez in, to be fair. It worked out pretty well. But I fucking had Saint-Maximin in my team, but I took him out. Bastard.
I've still got Saint-Maximin in my team, like. Oh, no, I took him out when he got injured now. Oh, bollocks. I took him out when he got injured and I put that DM Garner in there instead.
Ah, fuck's sake.
I finally got rid of Timo Werner, though. I got rid of Timo Werner the other day. Put Calvert-Lewin in there. Scored with Big Dom. Good
choice. I had Milivojevic in, took him up for James Rodriguez. That's probably the best change I've ever made in my life.
2 assists again the day, wasn't it, for James?
2 goals and an assist.
Fucking hell. Doing bits, isn't he?
On fire.
$25 minutes in, good start by Newcastle.
Aye, not too much pressure. Starting well.
A lot of people were complaining about the lineup before the game. That Almiron's been benched. What do you think about
that? A little bit surprised, but yeah, I would have liked to have seen him start, to be honest. Like, people are saying that he's had a bad start to the season. He hasn't really. Like, he started the first 3 games well, got assists in each game. Everyone was giving him praise. Like, yeah, he hasn't been great in the last 3, but how often is it you get Toon players that play 3-4 games well in a row? I mean, we don't usually have that consistency.
I think he's had we came off the bench against West Ham, set up Hendrick, had a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you say, Brighton Spurs were hit and miss. He was class against Morecambe, obviously.
Yeah.
Newport was a bit disappointing, like, so I could see that. And when he came off the bench and done well against West Ham, maybe you can look towards him as being someone you could bring off the bench with a bit of pace. But I would start him in other games. But I think coming up against 4-4-2, this formation so far,
yeah,
it worked well. It combats them well.
I was actually quite looking forward to seeing Wilson and Joelinton play up top together. I think that could work really, really well for them. I think that would complement Joelinton quite well, and having like Saint-Maximin in and around them as well. So yeah, like some formations, some players just are going to have to miss out. Like, you can't make a formation just so some players can play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really rate Miggy out wide. I'd maybe even rather have Jeff Hendrick there, to be honest, and that's saying quite a lot. Like, we've seen Miggy out wide any number of times, and he hasn't been great. If we're going to play a formation where we're playing with a number 10, then we can start every day of the week for me. But yeah, I think we deserve to change it up, give Joelinton a chance up front with a partner. And yeah, I think this is working so far. So yeah, I think it works well.
I think it works well because Miggy, I think, will get bullied against Burnley. Do you know what I mean? Big Brexit Burnley. Almiron's going to be better against, you'd hope, more like Spurs, those type of sides who actually want to play football, where these are just kind of high elbows in your face, and you want to combat that. You know, Saint-Maximin. It's being given offside for Wilson in the build-up. Let's have a look at that Saint-Maximin goal. Show it. Show it. They're going to show it. Lovely. Here we go.
What is that?
Oh no, that's the offside. That's just been given, I think, which isn't offside.
You was had a fucking nightmare there.
Oh no. two skipping penalties a day. He's a risk having Jorginho, like, because he loves a card, but he gets the pens now. You seen he was fighting with Tammy Abraham for the second penalty now, wasn't he?
It was Azpilicueta that sorted it out. I don't think Jorginho was that bothered, to be fair. It was Abraham and Werner fighting for the ball. Like, Jorginho wasn't anywhere to be seen. But Azpilicueta, the captain, ran out and goes, I didn't think see sunshine. Jorginho's the captain, you can piss off.
Jorginho deserves a penalty taken, don't you? He had just scored one. Like, it was the second one they were arguing over, so...
Yeah, it was, aye.
Kind of be like, right, I'm taking this one, you missed the last one, mate.
Yeah, if you missed, it's understandable, aye. Well, I think he kind of seemed like a quiet player, so don't think he was that bad, to be honest.
Scansby's business does Jorginho.
Takes out them noncy fucking penalties.
Shelby whips one in. Wilson! Oh, that's wide. He's got to do. He needs to work on his fucking head, Callum Wilson. Like this one, surprisingly doesn't go over, but it goes wide. He just doesn't get enough on it. It's a glorious chance.
It's got yards of space now.
Great ball by Shelby. It's perfect. It's on a plate.
Shelby's been having a good game, to be fair to him.
Really good. Really good, aye. A lot of people are calling for him to be dropped as well. No, that's Wilson should be doing better there. Very true, Judy. I wish it was. I hope it finishes. There. Aye, Leeds in 5th, Newcastle 6th. Bloody hell.
Fucking hell. Throwback.
It's good way last night because Sunday night after all the games tomorrow it'll not be the case.
Probably not.
Burnley have actually played a game less than us already.
Yeah, they have. First game was postponed on it.
Right. Leeds could be even higher, because today and against Liverpool they deserved probably a win, or at least Liverpool deserved a point.
Yeah, Leeds were fucking brilliant today.
They were class to watch, man. Corner to Burnley, 31 minutes in. But Burnley going to be dangerous. Bit of head tennis going on.
Get it out. Pumped long.
Oh, nice gets rid. Oh, looks like Shaw's got a bit of a problem here, which is a massive problem for Newcastle. He has one. Because his knee fucking centre back's available. He looks fucked. He's standing still. He's hands on his knees. Shelby's got the ball.
Fucking hell.
Oh, this is where the Argans peaked on.
Oh, he's feeling his shoulder as well. That's what he's been out with.
Aye, that's game out for sure.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's a nasty landing and they're going up with Tarkowski. He knows straight away.
Just spent 9 weeks on the sideline with a bad shoulder. Same injury that Richie's currently out with. First game back, and he just fucking landed heavily on that, and he's absolutely cream crackered.
Hugely unlucky that, got a feel for Fabian Shaw.
Aye.
It's
going to have to be Manquillo to come on and craft at centre back.
It's not an easy game. Not an easy game to come back into for Shaw. If you're going to get an injury out, it's most that you're going to be against the likes of Burnley.
Yeah.
You're right, because his knee would look on the bench there. Was it long? I missed the start of it. Longstaff, Murphy, Almiron, Fraser, Carroll.
Not even defender.
Fucking hell.
So Kraft's going to have to go on centre back.
It's going to have to be Kraft, What?
That's a little bit optimistic.
We need to take over them.
That'd be nice, but I don't think the options are there. You can't buy a Lamborghini when you can't afford Smarties.
I was so tempted to just sack off the serious career mode on FIFA 21 the day now and just do that takeover. You can do the takeover from the off where you can just choose to have up to 500 million in your bank. I was like,
fucking that's a little bit too easy.
If you can choose, it's from 50 million to an extra 500 million. Mental.
Fucking hell. Because you used to have to buy or unlock the package, couldn't you? Where you could pay to get a takeover.
Aye.
Use your coins and that.
Aye, from the EA lock, I think.
That's a little bit too easy. That it's just a good option, really, isn't it? Can you do that if you're a League 2 team? If you were going to take fucking Newport or something I'll just have that 500 million in the bank, Jess.
That's kind of a good idea. Actually, just try and do a self ad and bring them up.
I'd
do
that.
I don't know who's already in League 2, a Grimsby or something. I might do that. Take them up.
I'd do that, like.
The thing would be
It's
obviously
easy though, isn't it?
be hard, probably hard still signing players to League Two, like the good ones.
It'd be a good challenge though. At least if you've got the money, you can entice some players. Even if you get some like ex Premier League players, like has-beens, 38-year-old, like fucking Robbie Keane's and that.
It's not soccer, is. That would be a good shout. I may have to do that. You do that, mate. Go on.
I need to buy the game first.
Amazon, mate, 45 quid. Oh, Burnley bouncing about the box, still in play. We've got the equalizer. The flag's up. See you later, Bonnie.
I thought that might be offside. It just looked a little bit too slow for my liking.
They're gonna check it. Barnes is complaining. Ashley Barnes puts it in the back of the net.
What's going on here?
I thought he must have been offside, but then he started celebrating. So
he's offside, like 100%.
Oh, he's just off. Well, quite a few bit off. We're crafting it.
Yeah, he's definitely offside there. Like, no VR for that shit.
The dollar's going mentally. He's like, well, I dived late, but I knew it was off. Yeah, it's off. Thankfully, 10 minutes last time. Also, Fabian Shaw's back on. Knee bar.
Hopefully he's alright though. It's only 10 minutes till half time. At least get him through until that, and then let Brucey make the decision then.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing it on good strength there, getting off there. One of them baby bears.
You know that baby bear, haven't you?
One of them claret and blues. Did we find out who that player was that was on the Twitter page for Burnley, the team news?
I've got absolutely no idea. I've narrowed it down.
I think it's Brownhill.
I've narrowed it down. It's either Brownhill, Stevens, or Long, the centre back. I think it'll probably be. I don't know what any of them look like. That's why I've narrowed it down to them. I think it'll probably be Brownhill. Well, it's not Stevens because he's a new signing. There'll probably be like some hype about Stevens coming in from Brighton.
I think you're right. It could be Stevens. It's not.
I'll put it up and I'll let you viewers decide because I've got absolutely fucking no idea. Does anybody know who that is?
I only know it's not Long because I showed you Long before. There's Long there on Joelinton. He's the big centre back. Number 28. So I think that's got to be Brownhill, isn't it?
It's either Brownhill. I think it is Brownhill. It's either Brownhill or Stevens. I've got absolutely fucking no idea.
Who's that? Getting boot. Torkowski. It's absolutely lashing it down and changing rooms. Like the players' shirts just stuck to them. Soaking wet through. Torkowski just elbowed Kraft there, so that's a well-deserved yellow card.
Charlie Taylor, thanks very much for some of the comments.
Jordan, I'll go mental getting that. Charlie Taylor? Is it Charlie Taylor, is it?
Yeah, apparently so. That's what everyone else is saying. Cheers. We don't follow Burnley's team enough to actually recognise that players.
Charlie Taylor, eh?
Man like Ruben Hernandez from Southern California.
Oh, big up Ruben Hernandez. Get me to Southern California. Put a couple of names on the end of that, mate. It's not coming to you. No, thanks very much, mate. Cheers for the support. Appreciate it. Man, that's someone Southern California. Like, one day, it's on the list to do a TMC.
Hollywood.
Yeah. Once you can actually fly places and that again.
Once I'm allowed into Trump's America.
Now, we've got quite a few people from around the world that follow on socials and watch the videos like Australia, Italy, America, Canada. I'd love to go around these places, man. It'd be unreal. Norway.
We've got Homesick Geordie in the comments there. I'm sure I've seen him say before it's 5 a.m. in Australia. I
was talking to him about the FIFA video because he was asking how I got it early, and he says he was playing on it before. You just love the night shift that look like 5 a.m.
Because all the games are on then. Like he's obviously just staying up to watch the tune.
But he was like, "Oh, that'll keep us going till 5 a.m." Like, not having a nap.
Oh, right. Oh, no, fuck! I'll definitely be setting an alarm at 4 or something.
UFC special.
Forget about all the prelims. Just set an alarm for the main event.
Oh, forget Leeds Man City. I'm waiting for the main event. I'm waiting for Newcastle Burnley. I'm pretty lazy, mate. I always say, 4 o'clock. What's the UFC? What's the boxing? Would you let the header? Not enough on it. Go collect it. And then I always just my alarm goes off at like 3:30, and I'm just like, nah, I just come back to sleep.
I know. I've done that many times. Like, I'll just watch it when I wake up in the afternoon. Fuck that.
Remember when I did it for the McGregor Aldo fight? I actually woke up for that one. I was buzzing because everyone was like raging that he knocked him out in 30 seconds. I was like, get in, back to bed. McGregor's done it. I'm going back to Kip.
Like, I remember that night very well. I was working at Spoons. I was on the close at Spoons, so I was there late anyway. But that was the same night Joshua fought Dillian White.
Is that second yellow?
No, first.
Oh, yeah, I thought he'd already been booked. That's his first yellow. Oh, it was Bonds with the offside, wasn't it? And thingy with the Tarkowski kicking out at Hayden. Carry on.
So I was at Spoons. I paid on box office for the Joshua and White fight, even though I was at work. So I made sure like everyone was keeping quiet. I was like telling all the staff, all the customers, didn't tell me the fight because I've paid for it. I'm gonna watch it when I get in. And it was a really good card and all. So I watched like the whole card, watched the Joshua and Dillian White fight, the aftermath and all that. And by the time I finished it all, it was about 5:30 in the morning. I turned it over for the Conor McGregor fight just as they were walking down to the ring. I was like, fucking perfect timing that. And the fight lasted 12 seconds. I was like, beat, I'm going to bed.
That's right, class. Can you remember a couple of years ago, McGregor and Habib watching it in Manchester after watching Man U pump before one, and then we stayed up. A couple of people didn't last. Geordie was there asleep, snoozing. Were you snoozing as well? Was that the only one that stayed up?
No, I stayed up, I think.
You stayed up when it was anyone or someone else, and Geordie.
It was Geordie. Geordie was snoring his head off.
I could woke Geordie up, didn't we? When they were doing the walk-ins. Like McGregor was he was like, oh, what was he? I just walked him in. Seeing the walk-ins.
Judy got the COVID. Hope you're better, Judy.
I hope you're feeling well.
Curry Club's still worth it. Curry Club worth all that COVID, is it, Judy? Yeah, right.
Yeah, thank you very much. Enjoy Saturday night as well. Let us know how was the corona, Judy? Was it painful? What symptoms did you have? I'm glad you seem to be alright now since you're in good spirits. Curry Club's still worth it. That's it. I just got back from Scotland and I'm not feeling too good, like so.
Big Rent, he's got the big Rona.
Maybe Scottish Rona might be coming my way, like. But there's something in it.
2 weeks isolation playing FIFA, right? No bother.
FIFA's good. No bother.
We had a disease in my school called FIFAritis. Around about this time last year, the lads were off. Like, there was so many lads off school for the week FIFA came out. It was like, teacher would be like, oh, where's Cameron today? It's like, I got that FIFAritis, mate. Every year, Cameron Arkle would be off school around FIFA time.
We used to always miss the we were as bad as the full week, like, but there'd be knee winning on the Friday that FIFA came with, because we'd all gotten the Asda on with bikes at midnight for the launch on Thursday at midnight. Technically, obviously, Friday morning. Get it at past midnight, which is now Friday, and just stay off school all day on the Friday playing it. There'd be 90% of the class missing on the Friday, come back in Monday. Long weekend, FIFA's it.
Judy only had the minor symptoms. Felt like a dog lying on your chest for a few days.
Easily out of breath.
As long as you get better, Judy, that's the main thing.
The meaning, Judy.
Graham sending his wishes and all. Shout out, Graham.
Graham. Saint-Maximin's down. 2-4 time.
Saint-Maximin's always down. That could just make a lie.
It's been quiet since he's gone, actually.
Yeah. That'll do. That's your job done.
It is. Money's job done.
Mm-hmm.
Steve didn't realize they got hoods on them jackets. Brucey keeps on washing the rain off his eyebrows. Like, got a hood there, Steve. You want to use it?
He's got the hood with the peak thing on the end and all.
Extra protection.
You can keep the rain out your eyes if you just put that mad device up, Steve.
have a look at the goal again. Oh, that's footwork. He did 4 defenders there now because everyone was pulling the ball this way. And Saint-Maximin just flipped his foot, took it that way, bent it in, right foot. Sexual.
Nick Pope got a decent hand to it as well. Very good goalkeeper. Beaten hand to it off the post.
Aye.
Accuracy.
He's on his feet on the sidelines. This first half feels like it's flew over.
Aye, it has. Time flies when you're having fun, mate.
Time flies when you actually see the ball.
When you've actually got a bit of possession and you're 1-0 up, it's all right. To be fair, it actually has flew over. I've just seen on the bottom of the screen that was the 14th minute Saint-Maximin scored. But now we're at half time. That's flew mad over, isn't it?
Well, I thought it was about 30, 32 minutes on the clock, and it was like 43 minutes or so. 4 minutes at a time, though.
Hopefully we can see Saint-Maximin and shot through to the second half. I think half time's coming at a good time.
It is. Saint-Maximin's back on, but he's wincing. How often do we say that, man?
Nah, every game Saint-Maximin winces. But he gets hacked and that. Like, they definitely target him, just beat the shit out of him so he gets injured.
Aye, literally.
That's the tactics. Dyche's shithouse tactics just kick the bit out of Saint-Maximin. No, that's a good bat.
There's Longy. That's an awful boy. Pass the check. I know he doesn't play for you anymore.
Hang on, Jeff.
Shelby, good left foot ball to Jordan in the box. Into Hayden in the box, Jordan. Oh, tackled. Have you seen it coming though? Lovely ball to the foot. Looking for Wilson. Hendrick, load of space at that post. He shot away. Oh, it's the side. Jeffrey.
Should have done better there.
Jazzy Jeff's got to do better there. Like,
oh, he's in loads of space.
Ball by Shelby.
It's a poor first touch.
Why does he take so long though? He does his first touch, then he looks at how bad the touch is before he gets his shot away.
Just skids away from him a little bit, and he's just lost his shit. Just flaps at it.
Ooh, that's poor.
Poor Jeffrey.
Got to hit the target from there, Jeffrey.
Didn't think you wanted to score.
Neither that.
Good opportunity that for a second just before half time.
Yeah.
Good ball in by Shelby on the outside of his foot. Now it was a little bit sexy.
Oh, it was a very sexy ball. He was looking for Wilson, and then the Burnley defender just skidded off his head. Fell kindly to Hendrick at the back post, and definitely should have got on target. Actually, he's had a really good game so far, to be fair.
Oh, go on,
Sam. Beats 3. He's away.
And he's beat the game. He's fucking down again.
That Long's lifting.
Ah, he is like.
I seen that. Who was it before? Taylor. And I didn't think it looked like him. That was on the cover.
Charlie Taylor.
It's not Stevens, like.
I get mixed up with Taylor. He's a left back, isn't he? Who the fuck did he used to
Neil.
play? He looked like Amar.
Neil Taylor.
Aye.
Swansea.
That's who I thought it was. No, I was like, that's definitely not Neil Taylor, like, but it's Charlie Taylor.
Because he plays for these now, doesn't he, Neil Taylor?
I've got no idea. I don't know where Neil Taylor is now. That's why I thought it was him. I thought he did, but I might just be getting them mixed up. I don't know.
We were always linked with him like that, Neil Taylor.
Was that really, to be fair?
Was that? We're only trying to get back in the game here a minute ago. Julian on a good tackle. Good tracking back. Yes, Hendrick. Gives it to Joe.
Neil Taylor's at Villa.
Ah, same thing.
The other claret and blue.
Same thing. Tom Hanks. Half time, 1-0 to pretty comfortable first half. That one for Bruce's boys.
Not too bad. It's acceptable now. Like, we've missed a couple opportunities in that, but it's satisfactory. Like, we've had a lot more possession than we've had in most games. We're 1-0 up, which doesn't really happen that often. Only 14 minutes in as well. Saint-Maximin's had a great game. Shelby's been unbelievable in the middle of the park for a change. So, happy enough. Going in 1-0 up. Just need to maintain it. Just keep going the way we are. Didn't lose shit. Keep calm. Keep focused. Try and get another one. And we should say through all right, because Burnley haven't really been that much of a threat. They've had a couple of half chances, but not really worrying.
Nah, Burnley don't look up to it. Like, just the way they've started the season, just very slow, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
They had the extra week as well with the first game against Man United. I think it was being postponed. They've only played 2 games, but they've just looked completely off the boil now. 2 games, and they're just starting a bit flat. They haven't really caused any problems. Bones had one put in offside. Apart from that, though, but the Dyche master could give them the kick up the arse at half time, and it's the old cliche in football: the next goal is massive, because I think if Newcastle get it, that's it, game over. I don't see Burnley come back. But if Burnley get it, you never know where it's going to go from there.
Burnley are like a decent team. Like, we've praised them in the past, like they're fucking shithouses. But it's Sean Dyche, really. Like, Sean Dyche knows how to get results. But they have been poor this season, and we have as well. So I think they've got a lot to prove, really, in the second half. If they don't force a comeback, at least try and get a point or a goal, I think they could be real relegation contenders. Like, we did our league prediction a couple of weeks ago, and I think you had them 10th. I think I had them around about 12th or somewhere. Like, out of respect for Sean Dyche, really. They've got a handful of decent players, not special, but the way Sean Dyche gets them to play, like, he's getting them in a year before. They've finished 7th a couple of years ago. But this season, like I said, that they've lost their first 2 games. They're out of the cup. They haven't really shown any fight today, and we've been in poor form lately. So if they don't show any fight, try and at least get a goal back, I think they might be in serious trouble.
The only fight they've showed is amongst themselves so far. Being, I wish I'd have seen some of the press conferences and news before we did the prediction, because Dyche is just constant. Every press conference, he's just whinging at the owner, saying we need this, we need that, and he's just not getting funds. He's not getting the players he wants. So you can see there's a bit of shit going on behind the scenes there at Burnley, where Dyche wants to push them on, needs a couple of players to the door, but they're just proper tight and just don't want to do it. Especially if they lose 1 or 2 key players that have been linked to go, and then definitely could be in the shit. Like, thank you very much, Liam. Appreciate the channel, mate. Love that.
I think they need some signings. Like, I don't even know what they've got. They've got Dale Stevens. Other than that, who they got? Like, Tarkowski missed last weekend. Ben Mee's out for a little bit.
Goodman's on the bench today, and he's just coming back. Barnes has just came back and started from the day. Just when you look around, it's he has done wonders, Dyche, to get them even where they've been like top 10 in Europe with that team, and it's just he just knows how to grind out and be tough to beat, doesn't he? I think what's backfiring for them now is that Turf Moor is a real stinky place to go. Without the fans being there, it's nowhere near as bad, because you're close to the pitch. It's a raucous atmosphere. Like, it'll be a lot easier for teams to go there and get results in lockdown than it would elsewhere, which is normally the case anyway, but especially with the grounds like Burnley. Like, Man City and that aren't going to go to Burnley, but when there's no one there, it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? Like, I think the night if Leeds had a packed down road, they would have won that game the night they were based on.
I think the commentators mentioned 2 or 3 times during the game, like they wish the fans were here. Like, obviously, I do feel sorry for Leeds fans, because they've been dying to get back to the Premier League for 16 years, and they're finally here, and to have a big game like Man City, like, the fans would be absolutely loving it, even if they were getting beat. Like, the fans would still probably be getting absolutely crackers. Like, they're a good bunch of fans, the Leeds fans, but the fact that they were giving them a right good go, got back into the game after going a goal down, even hit the post a couple of times, could easily have nicked a winner. Like, the atmosphere in that ground the night would have been amazing, and probably would have pushed them on to get a winner.
I think it would have. Yeah, hopefully for Leeds fans, since they've waited that long, they'll stay up, which I'm sure they will. And then they can enjoy it next season, hopefully.
I think they might still struggle though. Like I think, like after I've seen them first game of the season, I compared them to Blackpool. In every game I've seen them, it still reiterates that likeness for me. Like that class going forward. Like they've got no fear. They press really well. They're mint in midfield. They're hard to break down, but it's defensively they're shaky. I think that goalkeeper's okay. Their centre backs are, I don't know, like that Cock I don't really rate. Like they're just a little bit too shaky. Like they're going to concede a lot of goals, so they need to be very, very careful.
I mean, how long is Banter going to keep up the run of goals for? I just think with Bielsa as well, he's known for his teams fading out across a long season. That's obviously why they didn't get the first time in it. They just fizzle out right at the end.
They need to start well, as they have, but they need to keep it up.
I think they'll still do enough to stay up. Like there's still there's worse teams in them.
Fulham definitely. West Brom probably. Yeah, I think them two are dead sets to go down. It's just 17th. Like who's going to finish 17th? 18th, sorry. I think that's going to be close.
There'll be loads of teams fighting for 17th, 18th, I reckon, this year. I think
it'll be a handful,
I think even Burnley could definitely be involved in that mix now, what we've seen so far.
Yeah. Like in my league prediction, I had Villa there, but now I'm massively regretting that because they've been making some mint signings. Like Ross Barkley, adding Traore and Emi Martinez, keeping Grealish, Matty Cash. Fucking hell. They could push for top 10 with that team.
They really could. I think I've got them to finish about 12.
Unbelievable signings. Like I think they should steer clear. I think they'll still be careful, like I say, about Leeds. Like they'll probably score goals. They've got a good, entertaining team now. Hopefully Ross Barkley hits the ground running there. And I think they need to be careful to keep the goals out. But they've got a good goalkeeper, a couple of good defenders in Tyrone Mings and that. So they've got the tools there. Just hope Dean Smith knows what he's doing with them.
That's the thing with Villa. I think they'll be a lot better, like us, really, if they had a decent manager.
Yeah.
We've seen the likes of Wilson, they've seen the likes of Barkley, but they've still got a really basic British manager, haven't they? Like, if they had someone better, they'd be able to do a lot more with it.
Yeah. Like, need to respect Dean Smith. I think he's a decent manager and he's done a good job in what he's done so far, getting them promoted, keeping them in the Premier League, but it's how far can he go with them? I think he's probably already hit his peak, really. I think they need someone to really, like, push them on. I don't think Dean Smith deserves sacked, but I think if Villa really want to push on and try and get a finish in the top 10, keep signing good players, I think they need a manager with a bit more Premier League experience, a bit more knowledge in that. I
think they will have a really good season though, because big up our fan photo of becoming a member. Appreciate that, mate. Cheers for the support. Villa will have players this year that are wanting to make an impact. You've got the Euros next year. Barkley, Grealish, you mentioned Ming, all these players are going to want to proper impress this year. You know, Southgate, these Villa links will happily pick them if they do well. Gabby Agbonlahor, he's going to have a good year.
I fucking loved Gabby Agbonlahor. I was such a big fan of Gabby Agbonlahor, you know. I remember the first time I seen him, I was like, he's amazing. He was so fast. He's probably like the fastest player I've ever seen. That was probably when I was fucking 12 or something. I was like, oh, he's amazing. Because he was still so young and I like breaking through in his local team. So fast. I fucking loved Gabby Agbonlahor, mate. I loved Villa's team like 10 years ago when they had like James Milner and people like that. Nigel Rio, Coker, John Carew.
Harewood, who's at West Ham. And Villa, Marlon Harewood?
Marlon Harewood did, yeah. I think. He played for West Ham. Did he play for Villa?
Oh, who else did they have up front? Aston Villa back in the day.
I'm trying to think of that midfield because they had more. It was James Milner, Gabby Agbonlahor.
Lee Hendry.
He was fucking mint.
Hitzelsberger, he was the boy.
I fucking love Thomas Hitzelsberger.
Yeah, rock left foot.
De La Cruz.
He was like the Robert, wasn't he? Hitzelsberger, lovely left foot.
Olaf Melberg,
he was solid.
Who was the left back that they signed? They signed a mint Dutch left back. I think he like broke his leg in the first game and was out for the next fucking 10 years.
That sounds mint, like.
Can't remember who that was.
I remember when Peter Schmeichel went to Villa.
Stuart Downing and Ashley Young. That's it. Bosh, they're who I was thinking of. Ashley Young.
Downing at Villa as well.
That's who I was thinking of. Ashley Young, fucking hell. What a team. It's nearly pint time, like before the second half.
I was just going to say the same thing. You beat us to it, so you can go for one first, to be honest.
I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Me, Matt. Feel like Mark is here saying what a run, better performance today, but need to push the ball forward more and score opportunities. Take a screenshot of the Prem table where we can. Top 6, says Aaron. Get on that. Definitely take a screenshot before it goes to Sunday when there's loads of games tomorrow. Liam Wiley, what about Nzobia? Oh, Nzobia. Proved us wrong a couple of times, didn't he? Letting them go. He had some mint games for that. Joseph W. says second half, take Hendrick off for Miggy. Put Murphy on as well. Keep the same tactics. I think if we maybe get another goal, you could risk bringing Jacob Murphy on because he deserves a chance in terms of what he's done in the League Cup. Same step up because Burnley aren't a great task to play against. So Murphy could get in behind these as well, but I think Almiron's got to come on. Almiron's got to come on at some point, definitely. But Bruce, you probably bring fucking Carroll on. Stilian Petrov. Remember Petrov?
Yes. Stilian Petrov. Legend.
Oh.
Who's in second? Are we in second? Can it be? Oh, 6th at the minute. Oh, I know what you mean. All right, well, good point. Nothing for Hendrick. I'd probably agree with that one. He hasn't really impressed me since the first game. He was an okay signing, in my opinion, on a free. First game of the season, man of the match, definitely. I thought he was absolutely fantastic with a goal and an assist. But since then, he hasn't really done that. I think he started every other game, hasn't he? Brighton, Tottenham. He's been unimpressive for me so far, like in the last few games. Question from our Australian Mara there about FIFA. Affect the official version when it launches. Fuck knows, mate. Hopefully someone else can help you out. That's a good point, to be fair. Like, apart from West Ham, we're good against Wolves. I tipped West Ham for relegation. If you haven't seen our Premier League prediction for the end of the season, go ahead and watch that. That's on the channel now. I tipped West Ham for the bottom, but absolutely smashed Wolves. I think I tipped Wolves for 9th, maybe. Wolves are a good team. I like them, but West Ham look like fucking Brazil against them. As I was saying, that video, it's on there now. Go ahead and check it out. The league prediction. I went for, I think me and Renty unanimously said Fulham in 20th, West Brom in 19th. I had West Ham in 18th. Who did you have? Brighton, wasn't it?
Brighton, I have.
I think I'll be more right with West Ham.
West Ham looked out last couple of games, to be fair. I think West Ham will get out of the team to splash cash. But if I could swap Burnley for Brighton right now, I probably would.
Yeah, I probably. Bastard.
Teams like West Ham have been flirting with relegation for a while. Like,
yeah.
Depends how long Moisey lasts in the job.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Like, I put West Ham down there because of Moisey. I think they've got a good team. That players and that, like,
team really
Anderson and that Lanzini, and like they've got some really, really good players. And They won 4-0 the other night when Moisey conveniently had coronavirus, sitting at home, let other people take over. And what happened? You beat a very, very good team 4-0. Is that coincidence? I think not. So I think they need rid of him, get in like an Eddie Howe or something. I think Eddie Howe could make them a really, really good team.
Boys are coming out here for second half. Waiting to see if Shaw and Saint-Maximin come out as well.
Hopefully so.
Callum Wilson's fancying one in the second half. I can smell it coming.
Oh, Callum Wilson.
Mm-hmm. But what happened when I'm going to Leeds? Because he was meant to be going to Leeds, wasn't he? Did he feel a medical or something? Or what?
He went back. He went to Leeds, but the deal fell through. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been an agent fee or something to do with a medical or personal terms, something like that. I'm not really sure.
That's need chance if I'm coming here if he's feeling terms, because we're not going to pay him.
We're not going to offer him fuck all. I'm just reading up before that apparently Cavani's meant to be going to Man United, but they're uncertain about like his fees and stuff, and apparently his agents want like a mega fee. He had talks last week with Benfica and someone else, but they couldn't agree the agent fee. Yeah, I think agents are ruining football now. Like they're ruining it now for their own clients by being so greedy. Like, oh, my player's not going to sign for you unless you give me 10 million. How does that work?
I know.
Who the fuck are you?
I've always thought, when I was in like start of uni, I was thinking like, do you know what's a really good, easy job? And I thought, where it pays really well, and I thought to myself, football agent. Because you're making millions off someone else's talent. You're getting paid for nothing, really.
Yeah, basically. Being a negotiator.
Where you're just being like, he needs to put this amount of money, my client can do this. You've got to have a bit of the gift of the gab, but at the end of the day, you're not really bringing anything to the table. It's the person you're bringing to the table that's making all the money, and you're just making a shitload off them. It's absolutely mad. I'd love to know how you get into that.
Like how do you negotiate something for your client? Say, I want X amount of £1,000 a week and a bonus, blah blah blah, and that's worth like 10 million quid. Fucking get me that job right now, will you?
And that's an amazing job, like.
Apparently, he failed a medical, something about his thigh.
Aye. The Cavani to Man United is interesting one. I'd look forward to seeing him in the Premier League, but I cannot see him doing well at Man United, because Man United always seem to sign these type of players that just didn't go well for them.
He's like Falcao, isn't he?
It's Falcao all over again. Falcao all over again. I'm surprised maybe Man City aren't in for them. I mean, Man City for me tonight are crying out for a striker. Like, there had to be 25 attempts and 2 of them were on target or something. Shocking.
The striker though, they played Sterling as like a false 9, didn't they? Like they've only got Aguero and Jesus in the team. You need more than that. We've got more than that, and we're crying out for a striker.
Exactly. They've got shitloads of wingers. You know what I mean? They're saying that Torres. They've got Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Sterling. They've just got endless wingers and need like out and out striker. They just need some massive big cunt. Saying Chris Wood, you know what I mean?
Did you watch who was the last game when they played Leicester? Did you see Rory Delap's laddie? Like he's actually decent because he's got a bit of height about him. Like Guardiola teams never have height. Like even back to Bayern Munich and Barcelona, like Iniesta, Xavi, Messi, they're all midgets. If you look at Man City's team, every single one of them's under about 5'8". They're all tiny, but they just play well. But sometimes you need like an Andy Carroll or a Peter Crouch, just some big bastard to ruffle feathers, like stick them up top. But Rory Delap's kids, like he's about 6'2" or something. He's a big lad. He's a bit of a threat in the air. I'm sure as soon as he came on, someone lumped a long ball and he put it onto the bar with his head.
He's a good finish as well. And he's debuting. Was it the cup? You mean he's debuting a good finish? He's 17, like.
So he seems like a good player, but at 17 you can't really rely on him. Like just spend money on a striker over 6 foot. It's not really that hard. Fucking take Andy Carroll.
I think Tottenham might have made a good signing in that Vinicius. Like he's got a mint goal scoring record. Him.
I didn't really know too much about him, like to be fair, but I've seen his goal scoring record for Benfica. Like it's decent. So.
It was mint now before that, but
who did he play for before that? In Brazil or something?
Was it Sporting Braga or?
No, was it?
I can't remember.
Is he Portuguese or Brazilian?
I think it was Portuguese or Dutch, but they spent 15 million on him last year. He's only been at Benfica,
Yeah.
He was scoring like averaging a goal a game easy.
Is it a permanent signing or a loan?
It's a loan, and they can buy him for 30 odd million if they want at the end of it.
That could be a good signing, like guy, because they need a striker now. They've always had
bullshit.
Kane
always gets injured, doesn't he? Kane always gets an injury, so.
And they've always had shit like Llorente and there's the other one, Soldado and people like that.
Ooh, what's Darlow doing there?
Soldado, Jesus Christ!
That's what I've always said about Conor Darlow.
Fucking hell.
Well, Burnley got a chance. Barnes bouncing around the box. Shelby, get rid of it. Jamal Lewis got a booting for Newcastle there. Burnley had the free kick in, and Darlow just dropped it. Looked like an easy catch, and he totally dropped it. Shaw and Saint-Maximin came out in the second half.
Good stuff.
You still getting through them bottles of Shipyard, eh?
Mate, I've got an endless supply. My granddad keeps getting them. I went and picked up another 20 today.
What? Does he work for them or something? Like?
I don't know. He just gets deals on them. I don't know how. Like, literally, I feel like I've won the golden ticket to Willy Wonka's Shipyard Factory. I've got an unlimited supply. The other night, I just sat and sunk 5 by myself for absolutely no reason. I just polished off everything that was in the fridge. I had a couple last night, and then went and picked up another 20 the day.
Golden Shipyards, eh?
Shipyard keg, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know about that.
If you ever want a shipyard, you know where to come.
I'll come see you. I had in it to the cup before this match. You tell a few Heinekens, you know?
Stop calling my granddad dodgy. It's dead legit shipyard, this. He can't even get on the back of the van. His knees are gone. I'm fucking 88 years old.
Is he? He's not. That's shipyard's a secret. want to live a long, healthy life. Drink loads.
I'm going the distance, mate.
I'm going. Burnley seen more of the ball in the second half. Yeah, I mean they couldn't see much in the first half, but I went really. One with a header. Darlow with a good save.
Was that not the post?
It might have been because it somehow stayed in.
I think that might be the post, you know. Fucking good header, to be fair.
Let's have a replay, please. There we go. Coming forward, Barnes got the cross in.
It's a save.
It's a save, aye. Bit of dramatic as well.
I think it might have been getting wide, to be fair. Could have left it.
It was going wide. But for the cameras, that was. But Shaw was poor. He was nowhere near. Wood Wilson, feeds through Julian. Have a run at the box. Get a shot away, Joey. Oh, fucking shite. That loses it. Gets tackled. Saint-Maximin. Running at Burnley. Lewis gives him the option. Wilson at the front post.
It's a shit ball.
Lewis looks for him, but it's a poor cross straight into Pope's hands. Game's opening up a bit. He has Burnley are coming for the equalizer.
It's a bit more even now. Like they've definitely got the better position in the second half. 8 minutes in.
Thank you, Deichmaster. Give him a kick up the arse.
And we'll see what they're all about here. Like, are they worthy of the Premier League?
Right. I've got a feeling Burnley could be heading in the same direction as Bournemouth in terms of
definitely.
They just get that point where it's like they've done everything they can do and they haven't got the funds to take them further.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's why they're just probably kicking off because you got to think how did an unreal job at Bournemouth, but then a little bit tarnished now that they got relegated.
Mm-hmm.
but it was just because like it was 4 or 5 years later, took them as far as I could, just kept on selling players. Bournemouth spent a little bit more than Burnley have, like, but the same sort of thing where you look around this Burnley sides, nearly the same side that got into Europe a few years ago. Where do they go from here? Where's the same level of motivation?
I know what you mean. They need something fresh, whether that's a new manager, maybe. I think they just need more players. They should maybe try and internationally and all, like you say, like every one of that players are from England or Ireland. And they just need better quality, really. I think a new manager would be a good idea, because as much as I like Dyche and he gets shit done, he's just a bit boring, and he's a bit same, just 4-4-2 every week. Big lads up not long. It's just boring, isn't it?
It's their identity, though, isn't it? But it depends. They could change it, you know. I mean, look what Brighton have done under Potter.
No,
changing their philosophy. So you could do it, but I think Dyche deserves respect for what he's done. But like you say, it is obviously it's branded as a bit of a Premier League type style of football. But he's at war with their own, and you think if they just give him a bit of money, sign 2 or 3 players, they would battle for top 10 again. If they sign 2 or 3 decent players. He does get results. So Sean Dyche. Fabian Shaw has eventually been forced off with that injury, and Javi Manquillo comes on. We'll see Kraft go to centre back with Fernandez. Unfortunate for Fabian Shaw, that, isn't it?
Yeah, aye. I'm pleased to see him back, because we need more option at centre back. And I just hope he's just come out of whatever funk he was in at the end of last season, because he was absolutely shocking. But the year before, he was the player of the year. I just want that player back. Like, and now when nobody's got in his locker what he's capable of, I just want that back so much.
You'll show back.
Going back to the earlier point before, if there's any Burnley fans watching, please get in the comments what you would like to do with your club. Is Sean Dyche just a bit boring and predictable?
Dyche out.
English 4-4-2, just same shit week in, week out? Or would you rather have more money and more players?
More problems.
More money, more problems.
Dollar comes and collects well from across that Bond was looking for.
One of the big shit houses up top.
Dollar's a big lad, isn't he? He's always been tall, but he looks like he's bulked up a little bit, like.
He has a bit, to be fair.
Shite from Lewis.
That's
gives the ball away.
Good footwork, but then just passes it to one of their lads.
Burnley are lurking.
They are. How are you, lads? What was Brucey's fucking team talk like? We did that so many times last season, where we were doing okay, either 0-0 against a good team or 1-0 up, and then just came out and had fuck all in the second half. And like that kind of looks what is happening now. Like we're 12 minutes into the second half and not done out really yet. Is 1-0 good enough? No bar, lads, just chill it.
I generally just think Bruce probably just sits and eats draft cakes half time, like the whole package.
Probably eats all the orange slices.
Saint-Maximin running the box. Pelly? Oh, he falls down, but it's not given, like.
Oh, look like a scene from Platoon.
Burnley were shitting themselves, stepping off. Probably should have done better in that situation there, like.
Whoa.
Honestly, I would love for an Amazon documentary behind the scenes in Newcastle, like.
Oh, it'd be unreal.
Now when you see Jose's like antics and like Guardiola in depth at City, like imagine Newcastle. It would just be sitting there, wouldn't it? Like looking at his watch all the time and say, it's time to go. Yes. So,
like you just said, like Mourinho's antics and Guardiola's tactics. Like, what the fuck would Brucey be doing? Just sitting like looking at fucking takeaway menus.
Looking at takeaway and just going around and stroking Saint-Maximin's knee. Like, it's all right, man. Another 10 minutes, please, Alan. It'll be okay.
Just imagine them cradling Almiron Just having like a cuddle corner in the training ground. Just come on, Miggy. It's all right, son. Just don't worry about it. You're a good lad.
You get your chance next week. Don't worry, Miguel.
In the cuddle corner with the bean bags.
Beanbags. Ah.
Just be serving up loads and loads of bacon.
I think it's a corner at Burnley. Imagine that now, like when you've got at Spurs in the training ground in the morning where Daniel Levy's sitting there in the corner and he's quite something on that. You just got Ashley and Bruce just hammering bacon putties. You got Muto coming up to him. As Bayern Munich being rejected. But you got an eyeball.
Man City being interested, Brucey? Nah, not the minute, mate.
Friday January special. I love that, man. The Spurs one.
You need like an eyeball at Talk UFC.
Well, Jordan, and he scored an own goal there, flicked it up at the front post, and Darlow had to tip it over. It's been a Newcastle are doing what Burnley did, to be fair. First off, it's a bit slow, a bit lacking ideas.
Shocking, that really.
Losing percentage, guy. It's
like a Brucey team.
60 minutes in the clock, half an hour ago, Burnley corner. Darlow, poor punch.
Still in possession.
You're looking for a ball back in. There's loads of bony players there. Fernandez just gets a head on it. Volley in, it's 1-1. It's Westwood.
That was fucking coming all day long, man.
It was coming. We've let them fucking come out with it since the second half.
Have some ideas, man. Jesus Christ. Literally, what did he say to them at half time?
Fuck all. He wasn't even there. I bet he was on his shit. Man. It's been all Burnley second half. And we said they were lurking for the last 10 minutes. It's too easy. Hendrick's having to mark two of them there. Where's his help? Fernandez flicks it. It's a great finish by Westwood on the volley.
Brilliant finish. First time right in the bottom bins. Great finish, but fuck me, man. That was just coming all day long. That's actually a fantastic finish.
It really is a very good volley, but he reacts quick if nobody else is there. Darlow can't do now with it, but it's the organisation from two crosses, and especially the cross that comes into Westwood where Hendrick's on his man. The Burnley player there was crossed it across. I don't even know who it was. Had all the time in the world to pick him out. Freeze your life.
I don't think we'll get anything in this because we've just got no ideas now. It's just dead City FC. Just fucking no clues. This will finish 1-1, if not 2-1 Burnley.
This game was so easy first half, and then Burnley have just got out of second gear. They've got an equalizer. That's how easy it is against Newcastle. Get out of second gear and you'll get something.
Shocking.
But like I was saying, what on earth have we done at half time?
Is it like how many times did we say that last season? About 5-6 times we'd gone in after a decent performance first half, either 1-0 up or 0-0 against like Chelsea or Arsenal, like something decent. Then second half, just absolutely nothing.
Nah.
It's like Brucey.
Chelsea way was really bad. I remember Chelsea way was really bad now.
Yeah, we're really good, and then second half we literally must have had about 2% possession.
It's not even like where we went in there 1-0 up, and Brucey's went, right lads, well done, keep it up, more the same. It's like it's just went in and like it's eerie silence, and it's just not even. It's not even the minimal amount of basic motivation. It's just what's been said. Whereas Deichmaster's been dishing out uppercuts and whiskey, and they just came out flying.
Burnley's finest cocaine.
Look at that. Saint-Maximin. Manquillo's doing well, bombing forward there, giving an option. Saint-Maximin using Manquillo in the box. Back to Shelby, tees it up. Oh, can I get a shot with Saint-Maximin? Edge of the box. Drill it across. Dinks it in. Wilson! Hendrick! Joe Linton. Nobody. Joe Linton still got it. Edge of the box.
Oh, just an inch over Wilson's head there.
Yeah, the corner flag. Jimmy gives it away.
Fuck.
That's a poor pass from Joe. Gives it away. He's looked sloppy as the game's went on, Joe Linton, to be honest with you.
No one's really done that in the second half, really.
Shelby looking for a little ball. Nice idea. Nice big ball in by Saint-Maximin. Very nice. Oh, Burnley, just get on it, head on it before Jin on that back post.
Needed an Andy Carroll in that situation to head it wide.
That is Andy Carroll head of the wide territory right there. Go on, man, Q. He's looked like since coming on. Has a shot left foot blocked. It's woke up a little bit, the equaliser. Saint-Maximin beats two in the box. Wilson back post! Out of jail!
Get in!
Wilson, baby!
Oh, what a response!
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Get in, man.
Big Wilson. Yeah, Saint-Maximin comes from again. The magician that is Saint-Maximin. And Wilson, natural striker, in a natural position. Easy tapping.
Oh, Maxi absolutely rips Taylor there.
He beats two dead easy. He just wipes defenders out of the game. Perfect bowling now by Maximin.
Oh.
His end product was questioned last season, but that is on a plate for Wilson, and he cannot miss. Wilson does well. He's in the right place, right time. Like I say, the natural instinctive striker that he is.
Get
in. Nice class. Like I say, Maximin even has time to pick his head up there. He knows where Wilson is.
That's what you want.
Perfect pace on the cross. Wilson slots it home. Good reaction by Newcastle.
Needed that. Like I was just saying that, like we're not going to do anything because heads are down. We've got nothing going. That response was perfect.
First goal at St James Park for Callum Wilson, third of the season.
Get in, man.
Both. The other two goals came in London. One at Spurs, one at West Ham. Get in, man. I would definitely needed that. Like, good to see because I think you're right. I think that was just going to fizzle out into a 1-1 or a late Burnley goal, but it's a massive change from the first half. Both teams are going for it now. It's like Leeds Man City.
Goal and an assist for Saint-Maximin, so I'm definitely pleased I benched him in my fantasy team.
I'm definitely glad I took him out for Dean Connor, who would probably break a leg tomorrow for West Brom.
Let's have a look, see how many points he's got. 10 points.
I could do them 10 points, maybe. I'm not doing how well in that fancy.
Yeah, mine's absolutely stinking. It's near 15 for Rodriguez, like, but it's all right.
Goodmanson's coming on for Burnley, Icelandic international. Good player now, Goodmanson, to be fair.
Very nice. Oh, Alan
We rely so much on someone like Maximin, don't we?
Well, rely on Maximin, 100%.
We rely on him so much, man. He's just our everything, isn't he?
Way too much.
What, Hendrick? Ah, fucking bollocks, man. Hendrick gives me the foul now. I mean, he's been quiet again today, hasn't he, Jeff Hendrick?
He has. Nah, he had another good performance. How is I'd like to see Murphy, to be honest.
Someone said at half time when you went and grabbed a beer, and I was saying he deserves a chance after his cup appearances, especially if we are winning. And Nick qualms about putting Murphy on.
So got Miggy on the bench and Ryan Fraser.
Me on there, aye. Ryan Fraser as well, aye. Played the fucking full game against Newport. Got Carroll on there, who Dace would love at Burnley.
Yeah, you would, like, literally.
Dream signing for Dace, that would be. Him and Wood up front, just ultimate shithousery.
He had Peter Crouch a few years ago now, didn't he?
He did. I forgot he went to Burnley. He still scored a couple of fucking worldies now, didn't he? Crouch loves a worldie. Saint-Maximin is massively getting shit pulled there by McNeil. Yellow card for McNeil. Free kick for Newcastle.
Nah, I'm pleased I've got him on my bench then. So he'll be getting fucking Nick points today.
Go ahead, Joey.
Oh, you lucky cunt.
Oh, it's lovely that. I chose Mitrovic over Wilson at the start of the season. Wilson's had 3 and Mitrovic has had 1, I think.
Mitrovic will struggle for goals at Fulham. Like, he's a class striker. Give him half a chance, he'll score a goal, but he'll struggle for chances. I'm
giving him one more chance. So I took Werner instead of Mitro because Mitro was coming up against Wolves tomorrow. So I think it's tomorrow. So hopefully that's his last chance, and he's getting transferred out.
It was the same a couple of seasons ago, wasn't it? He started the season really, really well, banged a few goals in his first few games, but I think they were his last few goals. Don't think he got
I've got Kane as well. I've got Kane and Greenwood tomorrow.
I think I chose against Greenwood. I was going to put Greenwood in. I was caught in 2 minds. I can't remember. I think I went for Rodriguez, which was probably a good choice.
Definitely a good choice, eh? Oh, I've got 2 bad lads in there. Maybe I've got Greenwood and Foden.
I've got Foden in.
You looking forward to that international break next week, are you?
Oh, fuck off. Fucking hate international fixtures, man.
Greenwood and Foden both being kicked out the squad by Gareth.
We've got 3 games, haven't we? Not just 2.
Is it 3, is it?
I'm sure I've seen on Sky Sports, like, when the squad was announced, it's like they play against Scotland, whoever it is. I can't even remember who we're playing, but I'm sure it was three names.
Hayden has a shot on the edge of the area, but it's come from Pope. Was it Hayden loose? I thought, I don't know, I knew we were playing Belgium and Denmark.
I forgot it was International Week. I was saying, like, in like me lineup prediction and that, like, oh, we'll be playing Man United next week. It's fucking 2 weeks. Bah! Can't be fucking us with national fixtures.
2 weeks, and it's just no need for it, is it? Especially when
Happy birthday, Evs0307.
Happy birthday, mate. Enjoy yourself. 3 points here for you. Hopefully 20 minutes to go. I haven't got time for international break, especially when it's just the fucking nation's bollocks.
I know. Like, for some players, it could be good getting a rest because the squad's looking knackered already, 3 games into the season. Like, the likes of Fraser, but Fraser's been selected for Scotland.
Fraser played for Scotland, aye.
Yeah, I kind of work out if it might be a good thing to get him some more minutes and try and get his match fitness up, or just leave him here and work on it in the training grounds. I don't know what would be better for him. Might be good for him.
Half an hour here, half an hour there, but you know for a fact that you'll probably be 2 full 90 minutes and be fucked for us for 2 months.
No, probably.
Speaking of players being fucked, Saint-Maximin on his arse on the halfway line calling for a substitution.
Oh, wicked. Oh, man, he's so frustrating.
And
wish he was made of sterner stuff.
He's limping off here, and we are going to bring on Fraser on Miro. You would have thought maybe Carroll. It is Ryan Fraser.
Fraser, speak of the man.
Speak of the devil, aye. But pleased to see a couple of players called up for England, the likes of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Saka from Arsenal.
Yeah, aye.
Some good youngins called up there.
I'm pleased Grealish has been called up because Southgate doesn't really seem to be a big fan, does he?
It seemed like Southgate had a little bit of an agenda against Jack Grealish, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Saint-Maximin straight down the tunnel. Ryan Fraser comes on.
I'm pleased that Calvin Phillips is in there, and I know a few people kicked off at him last time he was in the England team because had he played a Premier League game yet? Was that before the season, or was it like 2 games into the season or something?
I think it was before the season, wasn't it?
I think it was. So he'd just come up from the Championship, hadn't played in the Premier League yet. People going, "Oh, why the fuck's he in?" Like, to be fair, he's been fucking mint. Every time I watch Leeds,
he was good when he came on for England as well. He was good when he came on for England. Remember when we were watching? He was decent on the ball.
I like Calvin Phillips. I like good player. Well, the main threat is off. The man with a goal and an assist has walked off injured.
The man of the match, the man who makes all the difference is off. Let's see if Fraser can do something similar.
We were just talking about him for match fitness and now just being selected for Scotland. What do you reckon about that? Good idea playing him 20, 30 minutes or get him an hour in? Is it good for match fitness or would you rather him stay at Newcastle and go to the training ground?
I think it would be good to have a half here and there. Play half an hour against whoever Scotland have got one day, play 45, 60 minutes the other day. But you didn't want to see him start and play full 90 minutes. Two games in a week, like.
In a fortnight time, we've got, especially if they've got 3 games as well. So if they're playing 3 games in a fortnight and then comes back to us and we've got Man United, it's just going to be back to square one. He's going to be fucked.
I think because training grounds are well and good, but you don't really get your fitness back until you actually play competitive match football. So he needs them minutes under his belt, but I don't know how Scotland are playing. Hopefully, Scotland are just as shit as someone like Luxembourg. I was going to say, aren't they really? But as long as he just plays a little bit, not too much. But the national managers are always at war with club managers, aren't they? You've seen it this week with Jose and Southgate over Harry Kane. None of them want each other to play.
Yeah. Who was Scotland's manager now again?
It's
Steve Clarke.
Steve Clarke. He's the West Brom manager.
Yeah. Ooh.
What are you looking at?
Oh, just
you'll be ahead of me or something. Oh shit! The back from Kobe Sandra. Ryan Fraser hits the post. Penalty! Penalty! You'll be ahead of me. Do you know this is happening?
No, I was looking at the screen.
Yeah, do not disturb, man. Penalty for Newcastle. Ryan Fraser from Nick Pope. Tarkowski passes it back to Pope. Pope does a Pickford, bounces away, and he wipes out Fraser. The ball hits off the post and nearly goes in, to be fair. Good closing down by Fraser. Good pressure.
Is that going to go to VAR or not? Definite penalty?
It's definite penalty. He totally wipes out Fraser. It's harsh because he's in the momentum of going for the ball, but he still takes it away from the man. What a chance for Wilson to make it 3. FIFA prediction 4-1.
It's going to be his 4th of the season if he puts this in or not.
Go on, Wilson, lad. Newcastle 2 penalties in a week. We never used to get penalties.
Yeah, no.
I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at this.
Someone to score goals.
Callum Wilson, 76 minutes. Penalty. Make it 3-1 Newcastle. Lovely! As cool as you like from Wilson, as cool as you like from Callum Wilson, and that's the 3rd. Kisses the camera. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that's cheeky.
That's very cheeky. I should have Wilson with fantasy teams. Look at that, just down the middle. He knows big lanky Pope's going to dive. And it's a cheeky finish. Nice bit of breathing space that for Newcastle, mind.
Massively. Big sigh of relief.
4 goals and 4 appearances. What a signing, Callum Wilson.
Yes, man. Fucking bit of distance now. 13 minutes left. 2-goal gap. Whew.
That's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. That Vidras came on for Burnley. Barnes just came off. That's nice. That's a perfect time to score. 15 minutes before goal time. You can't fuck this up, Bruce. Surely 2 goals.
I'm sure Brucey could if he wanted to,
Oh, we wanted to, he could.
If he wants to fuck this up, we'll fucking do it. Just watch us.
Is that a challenge, is it?
Sigh of relief.
But I think the international break in Wales came at a good time for Newcastle. Gives the likes of Saint-Maximin to get back to fitness. Shaw, hopefully, depending on how bad his injury is. Dummett, Clark. Hopefully, Dubravka won't be too far away. Kraft just took the nose. Aye, we need Matty back for Man U. What can I do it?
Right. The United Slayer.
That'll be 3 in a row. If he gets a chance to play Man U, like.
That's an absolutely not Jimmy Angel.
You do that.
You're going to get fucking sliced clean open tomorrow, mate.
Who's playing tomorrow, like? Who does Kyler Murray play for?
Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Yeah, he's kind of good. Like, defense is a little bit shit. Like, not gonna work.
Dolphins won last week, didn't they?
Hmm?
Eh? Miami Dolphins won last week.
Aye, they did. Aye,
Yes.
1 and 2 for the season. Doing all right. Still want to say two. I think two. I think Tua's injured. I think he might have seen he's got the virus or something. Or he's got some illness.
Is he? No. Good touch by Linton. Can he find the run of Fraser? He can. Between the two Burnley centre backs. Fraser goes for a cheeky lob. Oh, gets his hand away. It falls in the corner. Nice play. Nice play by Newcastle.
Jesus.
Nice quick break. Good run by Fraser down the middle. Nice turn and touch by Julian. Good through ball. And Fraser went for a first time lob.
Nah, it's gone wide. Like, when we'll get that corner.
Take the corner, like.
Pardon me.
His name there, though, who just popped up on the screen, reminded me of the Aston Villa striker I was talking about.
Juan Pablo Angel.
Used to love him, like. Juan Pablo Angel and Darius Vassell.
Oh, yes. Lovely Villa team.
Darius.
Dicey's gone doing, like.
You going down, Dicemaster. Well, we're looking at half-time team talk, but Newcastle scored at both perfect times there. Literally minutes after they got equaliser, 50 minutes before the end. We should have killed the game with them 2 goals. We did hope.
Yeah. Ten minutes left. One more change to make. I'm saying people want Almiron on.
Well, he could definitely get in behind because we've just seen Ryan Fraser get in between the Burnley back 4 there. So you could see the calls for Almiron to come on. You could see the case for even Murphy to come on to do the same, get down the wing.
I like seeing Murphy.
You even see the case for Carroll to come on and hold the ball up, see the game out.
Yeah, could do. Cole says Lewis has been shite. Aaron says Jolinton's had a good game.
I don't know. I thought Jolinton had a good first half, but second half he just did a good bit of foot with them and through ball there, but he's lost the ball quite a bit, Jolinton, and in and around the box. In and around the box, he just looked the old not confident.
After a run of games, it hasn't been his best performance.
No, he's still he's been played up top of the day and kind of just behind Wilson in the front too. His best position is still that way on the left, definitely.
It is, definitely, yeah. I think it was right to try this, like play him up top with somebody, because he did play there a few times with Kramaric at Hoffenheim.
Shelby got ball in. Does Hendrick not want to score against Burnley? What does he? Fuck, mate. Back post gets his boot on that, and it's 4-1. Hendrick should score.
Fucking
seems to just pull away from it. To tap in at the back post from Hendrick, and he doesn't get anything on it. Goes off for a goal kick. Hendrick doesn't want to score.
Peels off at the back post, but
lovely ball in by Shelby. It was a very good game. The excuse, I've got no idea why he didn't just put his boot on that. He's stretching for it, but don't know. You should get on the end of that for me, Jeff Hendrick. Well, it isn't a 0-0. It isn't a 1-1.
Thank God. It's usually the case with Burnley.
And they knew what they were doing, man, putting Burnley and Newcastle on last. Had more goals than City Leeds, eh? Who would have thought that? Newport gave us a heart. It actually did, to be fair. Burnley gave away a tough 20 minutes at the start of the second half, and that was it.
Yeah, I was shit my pants at that, especially when that goal went in. It was coming a mile off. 10 minutes in, they could have had another goal. It was perfect response. As soon as that goal went in, I say it was coming a long way off. For 10 minutes, they could have had a goal there. And I wasn't looking forward to the rest of the game. I thought we were just going to peter off. Bristol would just play 5 at the back or something, hold up for a win. That was awful by Lewis.
What's he doing there? Now who's he passing to there?
Fucking hell.
He hasn't been mad for a game, Lewis, like, hasn't he?
He's being questioned about Lewis, like.
You try and speak to a Norwich fan. May have to reach out to a Norwich fan over the international break and get the thoughts on Lewis, like, because he was linked with Liverpool, and he had a good debut, and since then it's just like looked really, really average.
Yeah.
Six minutes to go, and I think Brucey is about to send Newcastle into the top six. Is he?
How are you, lads?
And Quio's at Livingston's coming on, gives it Joe on freedom of the park. Yeah, run that Burnley. Fraser's there on the left. He decides to go down the middle. Poor choice by Joe. Intercepted by Burnley. Fraser had loads of space on the left.
Lewis has a hint of Stevie Wonder in him after Basuma. You see his goal today?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, it was a fucking belter. They were already like 4-1 down, and it was deep into stoppage time, like, but he pulled out an absolute peach.
Huh?
And then, like 20 yards out, like took a touch, like cushioned it up for himself and hit it on the volley right in the bottom bins. Fucking great goal. Didn't mean much, but good goal.
He's got a canny foot on him, hasn't he?
Oh, aye, he knows how to kick. Now that. What's your thoughts on Kraft? I've spoke about him quite a bit on the channel before.
Nice ball over the top by Joe, and 1 second there, Fraser. Wilson's in the box. Hendrick on the edge. Cleared. I think he's done well when called upon, especially with his price tag. Can't expect much. He definitely needs to play at his preferred position more. Shock. Right back. Oh, poor touch from Joe on there. But like we say, at times at centre back, especially in the cup, he's done well. Apart from the other night, he didn't. And second half, he hasn't been great. He's done okay.
Yeah.
But I much prefer him just seeing him in the back four at right back.
Yeah.
Do a job. Like I say, cost pennies. And I think he's a good enough option. He's a good squad player. I wouldn't have him in starting 11.
Yeah. It's good for squad depth, because he can be versatile. Like like you say, he's better at right back, but when he covers at centre back, when we have to, when we're shit out of options, he never really puts a foot wrong. He doesn't complain. He just gets about it, does a decent job.
It's not like he's you're worried. I'm not massively worried when he's at centre back. I'm not like shit myself. Think, oh no, Kraft's there, he's gonna get done. Like he never really gets done.
Yeah.
So he can do a job. That's why he's very good.
Yeah, so £4 or £5 million for someone who's relatively versatile, doesn't complain, just gets on about his job. It's fucking decent enough. Like, you can't complain.
International, he'll probably be on duty again for Sweden.
Nah, I'm sure he's got like 50 odd caps or something for Sweden, hasn't he?
It's mad that I can't, just thinking about that there, Burnley with all those players who are pretty much English. Like every Premier League team now has just got to be 30 different nations, and even Newcastle.
Yeah.
When you look around Newcastle, you're thinking like Shelby and Hayden and that, but you look around, you've got Kraft there, you've got Fernandez Argentina, Joe Linton Brazil, you've got Manquillo Spanish, you've got Fraser Scottish. Now we've got a proper mix, and just for Burnley have an entire fucking Brexit team. So,
it's quite weird to see that in the Premier League, like having such a British dominating team. Like literally only 3 or 4 internationals in the team outside England and Ireland.
Ooh, dangerous ball in. Dollar just about gets to a second-hand time. Couple minutes left. 3 points in the bag.
In the
For
back.
Newcastle, 3 goals.
It's a bit of a controversial opinion.
Sean Becky, sponsored by
Tommy
Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson's Brexit Burnley.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Bruce is going to make that final change. Steve hasn't reminded Steve that he's still got 1 sub left to use. Steve.
Save the legs. Last game for a fortnight now.
Exactly, aye.
Few players away on national duty.
We've been spoilt with 2 games a week for the first few. Well, I don't know about spoilt, like, but we've had 2 games.
It was a burden.
Tottenham Morgan week, that was a good week.
It's been a fucking burden.
Can't remember a couple of days now, like need previews. Well, maybe FIFA videos to come actually. Four minutes at a time. Burnley pump it in. Knee one, and Dolo gets it.
Of course, Burnley pump it in. They've been doing that for fucking 5 years.
Literally.
Sixth, Alan. We're going 6th until tomorrow. Fucking knows where we'll end up by tomorrow night, but you know, we'll see Saturday night in 6th. European.
6 games tomorrow or something. So is it 6 we'll end up in, is it, right now?
I think so. Yeah, we were before when we were 1-0 up, so I'd imagine it being the same. No one else is playing, so it should be. Yeah, 6th, 4 games, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, 1+ goal difference, and 7 points, level with Leeds and Chelsea.
Europa League, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Queer fouls Vidra. Chance for them to nick one here from a free kick. 2 minutes left. Puts it in. Heads it. Dolo fists it.
Fucking hell, now he
Head
took his
City volley over the ball.
Fucking hell, Carl Darwin, now he knocked someone in there.
The Man United game still hasn't been moved for TV, has it?
No, it's the first game, isn't it?
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Joe off. Sean Longstaff's on.
Sean coming on for the briefest of cameos.
Sean coming off in 90 seconds. Scored his first goal for the 2-0. Sean Longstaff, remember? It's Burnley. Wilson, great touch. Sean, Fraser can make the run in. Sean, go and get another one against Burnley. Ooh, just wide. Good. What introduction. That wasn't any but Sean Longstaff.
Good effort.
Left foot on the edge of the box.
Ooh, not a bad effort.
Aye, Fraser was making the run. Good effort. Looking for the left bottom corner. Wilson's offside.
Man can see the future.
He literally.
To be better off that introduction, that's a 10. Did I?
Good job. 6. Saint-Maximin is the one, though, man. The match, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 chances created, 5 fouls, 1. Tell you what, yeah, went on Sky Bet price boost tonight. They had Wilson to score a brace, Maximin first goal, all good odds. And this dickhead put good in on first goal. That's it. 3-1 Newcastle. Full-time whistles blown. Big 3 points for Newcastle and Bruce. Pretty comfortable apart from the start of the second half. You enjoy that, Kate? Seems to have flown over that, didn't it?
I did. After this first half, into the second half, I was shitting my pants a bit, especially when they got their goal. I didn't think we were going to get anything out of that game. It was just going to be a boring 20-odd minutes. Probably finish 1-1, if not 2-1 to Burnley. But our response was great. Came out of the blocks flying after the goal went in. Went 2-1 up. Got a third. Killed it. Lovely. Well done, Brucey. Well, maybe that's a bit too far, but well done, Newcastle.
Well done, Saint-Maximin. Well, we've got the W. That's all that matters. Got the 3 points. We're in the top 6. Top 6, baby.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Thanks very much, everyone, for tuning in throughout the live watch long. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the Magpie Channel TV. Smash the like while you're here. And stay tuned for the review and the ratings. See you later. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.